Sup? Want you to remember something, all right? If we get caught, I don't speak English and you're deaf, okay? Just saying, that's our agreement tonight. If we get caught, I don't speak English and you're deaf, okay? That'll get us out of a lot of trouble. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just talking a little bit because I want to wait for a couple of people to get here because tonight, we're going to talk about pirate and we're going to talk about how to buy it. If you were here yesterday and you were witness to a couple of pirates getting together, Uncle Odd and Raphael, the crypto vigilante. Well, I hope you enjoyed that show. It was a whole lot of fun actually teaming up with him and getting a ton of good feedback on it. So thank you everybody who's reached out to me. And because we're talking about some buried treasure, that's the ARRR pirate coin. Well, a lot of people are wanting to know how to buy it. And so this tonight is going to be dedicated to doing just that. Let me see. Any word? Spent all night, figured out how to do BTC to R, and it worked. Put more into it when I get my federal tax return. Well, good on you, any word. That's a big clap your hands. Now, thank you for the tee up. Thank you for being first in. I don't care how many people come in because I decided to do this just because I think it's important that people who are really interested in how to buy it, they know how. And so I am going to teach you through a teacher. Yes, that'll all make sense here shortly. But what I want to tell each and every one of you, and at the end of this video, there's going to be a disclaimer. Actually, there's not because this is a live stream. So I will tell you that in the description down below, the very last thing is a video disclaimer, which basically says, I don't know shit. That's what everybody says. And then they tell you what to do or what they're thinking and everything. But that's just their legalese. But I kind of covered that at the beginning, right? When I said, shh, remember, if we get caught, I don't speak English and you're deaf. So we have that commitment already, guys. Okay, what I want to tell you right now, let me be some of these guys on YouTube that are the ones that they just clickbait. They have their face to where they're like, you know, like that. And they're like, guys, oh my gosh, guys, I'm going to save you so much money. I'm going to make you so much money. See my face going red? I think legitimately I about fainted. Well, look, I am going to speak to you with passion tonight. I am going to speak to you like I speak to my daughters. I have 4 of them. And they are of the age that they are all responsible adults. And I've been around a few years and I've been in the business world for lots of years. And I've been around a lot of smart people. And I may not be the most experienced crypto dude on the planet. Absolutely not. I only started in January, the second week of January. But I am smart enough to be curious and really kind of what kept me up at night is I'm sitting here thinking, holy cow, I remember back in the day when a buddy of mine told me to get into Bitcoin at $3,000. Now you hear Jeff Berwick talk about $2 or $100 or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact is the trend was like that, right? You would be one of the most fortunate souls in the world right now if you missed that $3,000 boat but got in at 10,000, wouldn't you? Right? You would be one of the most fortunate souls on the planet if you missed that $10,000 boat and got in at 15,000, wouldn't you? Right now, for posterity's sake, I want to tell you that Bitcoin is trading around 55 grand. Okay. It's a long way from $15,000. But I guarantee you, this is what I wanted to tell you. I've been thinking about this. And I'm like, probably rare are the ones who bought at $15,000 or even $20,000 who still have that coin. It probably went up to $40,000 or heck, maybe up to $65,000 when it hit that. And they sold it or sold a part of it. Well, I'm here to tell you, and because we're talking about pirate, I just want to draw the analogy, okay? You have pirate right now, which has mooned. For all intents and purposes, it's mooned. It went from like 40 cents a week ago to it's trading at, got up to over $5. And now I think it's settled around 4.25 or something like that. Okay. So you might be that person today that is all, hangdog that you missed out on the moon. And you weren't able to get it at 40 cents. Or at 3 cents or 0.003 cents, and woe is you, right? I want to slap the shit out of you right now because I want you to know, and I want you to go back and watch the video from yesterday and listen to Raphael. Listen to him about how this coin is changing the world. I am now such a raving fan, a raving advocate of this pirate coin. The more I study it, the more I appreciate it. And what I'm here to tell you is know enough to know to buy it today, tonight, tomorrow morning, whenever. Dollar cost average in when you get paid. Know enough to know to buy it. That's my message. But that's only part of the message. The second part of the message comes with a little bit of wisdom, comes with a little bit of, trial and error over the years, of screwing things up, of being that guy who bought Apple stock at $600 who still doesn't own it. Bought Amazon early, sold it once it was up 100%. Amazon sold it when it was up 100%. Seeing the theme here? Okay. You have Bitcoin, which is trading at $55,000. You have the governments that are able to police Bitcoin now because they can actually go and look at the blockchain and do their little magic analysis to see who has what, where it went. And so Monero entered in and became a really great alternative, a private coin. But Pirate, ARRR, Pirate has taken Monero and put it on steroids and created a magic coin. By magic, it becomes invisible. Once you send it, poof, it's gone. And it just appears in someone else's treasure chest, okay? It cannot be seen. It's magic. Magic. There's an ROI on magic. So here's the bookend to know enough to know to buy it. The bookend is rare. Rare are the ones who know enough to know to buy it and to know not to sell it. Let me say that again. Rare are the ones who know enough to buy it, but know enough not to sell it. So what I'm saying is to all of you people out there who are getting into it now, congratulations. You are in on the ground floor. One day you're going to look back and you're going to think, I cannot believe I was able to buy Pirate at $4.25. You're going to tell, maybe even in a year, maybe 2 years or whatever. If it does what I think it's going to do, and I tend to, take Raphael, the crypto vigilante, at his word. Dude's been around for a long time. He's an insider. He's an OG. He's an old guard. As is Jeff Berwick, the dollar vigilante. He's the visionary. He's the one who he is able to synthesize everything that's going on. And when he starts talking about what's going to happen to Pirate and this coin and all of the positive attributes on the heels of being the champion of Monero, which is still a great coin, but the fact is, ARRR is better. It's fundamentally better. So what I'm saying is, get some and hold it. And don't freak out. Stop freaking out. It went up to $5. Oh my God, it came down to 4.25. Oh, I lost 75 cents. Stop it. I want to slap the shit out of you. I had some DMs today of people that are like, oh, I got into it yesterday after you guys talked and it's already down. No. It goes like this. Get it? Know enough to know not to sell it. That's Uncle Vigilante's advice. You can take it or leave it. You can have this coin go up to $10. You can buy it today. Let's go see what it is. I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna just do a little let's do this. I'm gonna go here and share my screen. There's that handsome young man. And let's go see where we are. Okay, CoinGecko. Here we are. Let's refresh. It says 431. So today it is down. It's 431, down 9.9%. So guess what? Congratulations. If you go out and get some, you get it at a discount from where it was. The previous high, let's look down here. It looks like in the last 24 hours, it was $5.05. So it was as low as 386. It's 431. Let me ask you, when this coin is $1,000, are you gonna give a damn whether you got in at $4, $5, $6, $7? Dollar cost average into this, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I will tell you, I pivoted almost over 25% of my portfolio now is all ARRR. And I did that. I had a fair bit of Zcash, but when he told me that ARRR is better than Zcash, I exited out of all of that. And I'm happy I did. Now it's in my pirate treasure chest. So I just want to get that message across to you. The other thing that I see is that the community behind this is pretty special. On the Telegram group, who has banned me, by the way. So whoever's running the Pirate ARRR Telegram group, you basically banned me. You put me in timeout for being promotional. Well, I was promoting my interview with Raphael. I put a link in there to my channel because I'm interviewing Raphael to talk about Pirate ARRR. So if somebody out there is in that ARRR Telegram group, tell them to go let Uncle Odd back in, or Uncle Vigilante. I don't know what I'm subscribed there, but I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to promote because I'm a believer. Now, what I'd like to do tonight is let's just take a little, I'm going to do a few things here. I haven't done this yet, and I'm just going to take you through a little journey of my some websites that I want to share with you. First of all, let's go here. All right, we're at CoinGecko, and let's go to Amazon. Okay, this is my little infomercial. I haven't ever showed you, but for those of you who have not ordered Bitcoin, hard money you can't fuck with, get it on the audiobook with an Audible trial if you want. But just download that book and listen to it. You will be so glad that you did. The other thing is that you want to go here. You want to go to YouTube and you want to search for the What is Money Show. It is with Robert Breedlove and it's with Michael Saylor. He is the CEO of MicroStrategies. If you go down to this one, the Saylor series, episode 4, Bitcoin, the first digital monetary energy network, then you will be well on your way to becoming a smart crypto-minded person. Then you're going to go to their 8th one, Bitcoin and immortal sovereignty. You do that, you get the Bitcoin, hard money you can't fuck with. You listen to that and you listen to those 2 in particular. You're going to be more educated than 99.9% of the population out there. Okay. The other thing that I've talked about before is go to Unstoppable Domains and get your name. It'll cost you $40, but once you have it, so I have uncleodd.crypto. So what does that mean? That means that one day, and I have it just parked here. I haven't moved it off because it's Ethereum based and it'll cost, more money to move it off of here until I'm ready to use it. So you can just park it there for $40. And you know how you go to GoDaddy and you get, if you want to get a .com or whatever, it's hard to find them now. It's going to be hard to find really good .crypto addresses, but you want to be able to get your own and protect yourself. Why? Because people can get it in your place and they could, well, put it this way. Let's just say my real name is Uncle Odd and I got uncleodd.crypto. What that allows me to do is I can build a website, or I can just tell you, instead of giving you a Ether wallet address or a Bitcoin wallet address, I can just say, yeah, just go ahead and send your Monero, send $100 to uncleodd.crypto. They enter that into the address. Boom. You direct it on the back end. When you receive something in Monero, it goes to your Monero wallet. It's really freaking cool. So just go and get it. Go. What I was saying about GoDaddy, you get if I got uncleodd.com, what they do is they charge you $9.95 the first year, and then they charge you the second year, and then the third year, and then all of the email. That doesn't happen with this. Once you have it, you own it. And then when you do what you do to make it part of the blockchain, nobody can take it down. So it's censorship proof, which is pretty cool for those of you out there who may have minds of your own and may, speak against the mainstream narrative. They just can't come take you down. So that's something that I wanted to bring to your attention. Another one is this perpetual assets. If you have an IRA or a 401k down below in the description. I was going to say discussion. In the description is a link. It'll take you here and it'll allow you to get educated on the power of a self-directed IRA LLC. I have done this. This is kid tested, uncle approved. And man, I am so glad I did. I go to my, let's see, where is it? I go to my Blockfolio app. If you don't have Blockfolio, you're in crypto, then you're just missing out on a lot of dopamine hits. Because if you download this app onto your computer, see this right here, you can just take a look at it and refresh it. Like, don't go overboard. Don't do it. Don't do it every minute. Usually every other minute works for me. And you refresh it and it shows your whole portfolio that you have in there on all of your different devices. And it's not really connected to your devices or your exchanges or wherever you have your crypto. You shouldn't have your crypto on an exchange, but it stays up with the market. So you see what your portfolio is doing. And that becomes kind of a cool dopamine hit. So Blockfolio is really important. But the and the reason why I bring Blockfolio up is I have a personal portfolio, and then I swipe left, and it's my LLC portfolio. And sometimes I'll have some coins on some exchanges because I can't take them off yet because they have a delay. You know what I'm talking about there. So if you swipe left again, one might be Coinbase, one might be Bittrex. And then what I do is I have a master one, the very first one, to where I add up my personal, my LLC, my Coinbase and whatever. And whenever I move coins around, then I change my master file here. So this is always reflective of what my total portfolio is. Let me just get my dopamine hit right now. Let me do it right now, just because you can witness my joy or my displeasure. Yeah, I'm happy. The market's not in the shitter. That's good. So anyway, there you go with Blockfolio. But click on the link down below. I am going to have the CEO of Perpetual Assets. I connected with him today, and he's going to come on the show. He's doing a lot of traveling right now, but he's going to be back the first part of May. So May 3rd, I have in my calendar to reach out. Oh, that's why you guys come here. Oh, I can't take those last 30 seconds back, can I? Because this is a live stream. All right, let me show you Rarible. So for those of you who don't know, I have a famous Instagram dog, and his name is Zammy. And there he is. I put Zammy for sale. Let me show you. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's happening here. Okay, so that's my dog Zammy, and he's a Shriners Hospital for Children therapy dog. And if you go to Zammy Pup on Instagram, he has a few more followers than Uncle Vigilante does. You know, I have like 1,000 subscribers, and he has 144,000. He's an animal. He's an animal, but literally. But he is the most giant, wonderful, good-natured dog. And before COVID, we would go to the Children's Hospital every Monday morning. This is a little girl who we saw through surgery after surgery after surgery, had a bent leg, and they did some magic to where it became straight. And then she went through all kinds of physical therapy. And this was a point to where boy, I remember the hallway. I just remember the hallway where we had just given Zammy some water, and she had come out of her room, and her dad or somebody, somebody corrected me that it wasn't her dad, but I don't know. Anyway, a man who was with her had asked if I would. She was really excited to see Zammy. Asked if I would hold Zammy up as incentive for this girl who I have named Gigglebox Girl, and you'll see why, to walk over and give him a hug. And this is what happened.
He's gonna tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
So guys, so here I am getting into all of this crypto, and I'm hearing about these NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And I learned that that Saturday Night Live did a skit on what is an NFT, and then they sold it the next week. They turned it into as part of the blockchain on Ether through Rarible, and they sold it for over $400,000. And This video right here has been shared over 1 billion times through social media. On Zammy's account alone, it was shared over 1 million times. It was amazing. And so my thinking was, this single video has spread more joy in this world than probably just about any video out there. Zammy has become the world's therapy dog because people tune into his channel to be able to just get a daily dose of joy. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to figure out this NFT thing. And I have to figure things out by doing. And so that's what I did. I set out to do. And I created this video as a non-fungible token. And then I put it on Rarible.com. And I'll read to you what I put. The giant hug heard round the world. And then I said, own the most endearing hug ever. After multiple surgeries, Gigglebox Girl bravely walks across the room without support to hug the world's most famous children's hospital therapy dog, Zammy the giant sheepadoodle. The original viral clip featured on Instagram at ZammyPup was subsequently shared over 1 billion times across media sites such as The Dodo, Unilad, Lad Bible, BuzzFeed, and The Today Show. You can view it here. And it says, imagine owning such a meaningful moment of joy. A 20-second video clip that has touched the lives of so many worldwide. I think we can all agree the world needs more hugs, more giggles, more smiles, and more Zammy. Zammy. Verb. To spread joy. Hashtags ambassador of joy. The fact is, if everyone loved like Zammy, there would be no pain, sadness, tears, loneliness, hunger, strife, or division. There would be no handicap, no race or religious differences, no judgment or hate. Why? Because when you witness Zammy interacting with others, you see the world through his untainted eyes, which are filtered by one lens only, love. And that's true. 1,000% true. I cannot wait to see who wisely invests in this love, in the love and joy that this video represents. You are paying it forward. Gigglebox Girl's college education will be entirely funded by your gracious purpose. Make history. It's the NF thing to do. Bring it, Elon, at Elon Musk. Show less. So I have priced this for 256.25 ETH. That's $612,000. I'll have to pay the service fee at 2.5%. And you know what? I did it. And it's up there. And I think there's going to be some dashing prince somewhere, or hashtag Elon Musk, at Elon Musk, who's going to go and look at this amazing moment of joy. Well, what just happened there? Here, let's try that again. Here. This is one of a kind, that moment of joy. And it can be yours. For right now, $595,102. So if anyone wants to purchase it, just uncleodd.crypto me. But seriously, guys, I don't know if there are any artists out there or anyone, I don't know, that if you have your own artwork, and this is a way, I wanted to do it just to do it so that I could, I like the idea of saying that I have my dog for sale for over $500,000. And guys, crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. So I wanted to share with you Rarible. That's a really cool site. We talked about unstoppable domains. We talked about that. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes here. ARRR. This is pirate. So if you go to pirate.black, that's where you can start your journey of becoming a pirate, of becoming part of this community. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, am I? No, I'm not. So let's correct that. All right. Now, here we go. Okay. We are here. This is Pirate, and great website. I'm really super impressed with this website because why? Because it's so simple. All you have to do is hit get started. That's it. How to get started with Pirate. Get your wallet. So it shows you how to get your wallet. Now, you choose your wallet. I will tell you, I don't want to do squat on my mobile phone. Sorry. I don't know anything about the paper wallet. I need to invest that for maximum security and offline storage. That's really interesting to me. I'm going to go back and check that out. I know Jaron, in a video that I'm going to play for you here, he downloaded the Lite wallet and seemed to like that experience. I went with the full node and downloaded it to my computer. And it takes a while. It takes a good while. So this isn't the one thing about this whole process is it takes patience and it takes grit and it takes more patience. And it takes a little bit of, you know, that feeling when you go down on a roller coaster and your stomach kind of goes, you're going to experience that because there's some points and times to where you hit send. And because it's your first time, you just don't know what's going to happen. And you're kind of like, oh, shit, this stuff's supposed to disappear. And is it ever going to appear in the treasure chest where it should? But it all works, people. I just want to let you know. But so anyway, I want you to go to pirate.com. You have your wallets, and then it has the exchanges right here. And these are where you can go to. What you have to do, what you have to know is you have to first have Bitcoin to be able to exchange on, this is the one I use, Trade Ogre. I've come to love Trade Ogre. And by the way, if anybody has any issues and you need customer service, you just have to go to Trade Ogre's Twitter feed and do a direct message to them. They answer like boom, that. I mean, I was so super impressed with them. But basically what they do is they pair. It's called a pair. So you go in, I'm not going to log in, but if and you'll be able to see this on the Jaron video, but you'll be able to send Bitcoin to a Trade Ogre wallet that you're going to create. And once it's in there, then basically you can click on this, the Bitcoin. Please wait. It's going to take a while. And now you're in here. And let's say that you have $1,000 and you want to buy some. And this was not intuitive to me. I mean, somebody had to walk me through it. This is the first time, like I was just used to going to Coinbase or whatever and just saying, I want to buy, $1,000 of Bitcoin and putting my $1,000 in and hit buy. I didn't know what the hell all of this was, but this here in red, these are all the people who are selling. These are the people who are buying. And apparently the average of these two numbers is the market price. What happened there? Let's go back to Trade Ogre. So anyway, let's say that you're looking here. You always want to click on the top one because that's basically the next lowest price that someone's willing to sell. You click on that and it populates over here. Now it'll tell you how much, if you sign in, it'll tell you how much you have to trade. So if you have let's say you have a whole Bitcoin. Let's say you're a wealthy individual and you have a whole Bitcoin. You just keep clicking buy, click, buy, click, buy, click, buy until you use up your Bitcoin. And by doing it this way versus just doing a whole okay, I want to use it all, buy whatever you can, like you would on an exchange, you end up getting a few more shekels from this by doing it, by actually selling it at the lowest, buying it from the person who is up in line next. So that's going to make more sense when we watch the video of Jaron, because this show is dedicated to showing you how to do all of this stuff. But I wanted to show you Trade Ogre. Now, I want to share with you, though. Okay, let me look you in the eyes when I talk about this. Okay, this is very important. Okay, first of all, depending upon the time, when you send Bitcoin over to them, it can take a long time. I found that very frustrating. In the Trezor T, when you send, you can actually up the ante on the little commission you're willing to pay the miners. So the average might be, let's say, $24. If you click the, up the ante button, then it'll go to just like $26, but it goes faster. So it's like these greedy rat bastard miners, I love them, but they're gonna let people get on their bus to transport them wherever they need to go based upon, who ponies up. And if you're willing to wait in line for a long time, you'll get there, but they're not going to take you first. So Uncle Vigilante, I get a little bit of consternation. When I want to do something, it's like, I don't want it to take all day. I get very anxious when I hit send and it hasn't arrived somewhere. And so that happened yesterday. I sent it and I was pretty cool with that. And then I went to Trade Ogre and I was able to exchange it. And then I figured out how to go to my wallet, which was on my desktop. And I will tell you this, if you download the whole wallet, it's going to appear as a pirate icon on if you're using a PC, on your taskbar. Pin it to your taskbar, please. I shut my computer down and then I went back for a second bite of the apple because I wanted to get more, because after I heard Jeff and thought about it, I was just sold on, what, I just want to get rid of my shit. What did I say earlier? The competitor, not link. Anyway, the one I said earlier, it'll come to me. But I shut down my computer, and then when I rebooted it back, the little pirate, wallet wasn't on my taskbar. I couldn't figure it out. It freaked me the hell out because, a lot of money for me was in that little treasure, and I couldn't figure it out. And I did a search for pirate and I couldn't find anything. Honestly, I don't know what I did to ultimately find something. It was a pirate.exe file, but I clicked on it and it opened everything back up. Well, now that I'm smarter and I've been through this, it's been kid tested, uncle approved. I just want to tell you, make sure whenever you can see that little logo, you want to send it to your desktop. You want to pin it to your taskbar so that you don't ever have to experience what I experienced, which is not being able to find your damn wallet. That's literally what it felt like. It felt like you just went to the ATM, you took out a shitload of money to go on a nice vacation, and you have it in your back pocket, and you're all excited and happy. This is going to be such an awesome vacation. I'm so happy. And then you get home and you're like, where the fuck's my wallet? Honey, you see my wallet? Hey, kids. Zammy. You've been there, done that, I'm sure. So that's what it was like. So pin it to the taskbar. Pin your wallet to the taskbar. Okay. So when I was on Trade Ogre, then I sent it to my treasure chest on my computer, and it showed pending. I'm like, okay, it's pending. So I talked to a friend who I know just bought some pirate, and David said, go for a walk. So I went for a walk, and I came back, and it said failed. But my coins were still on Trade Ogre. So I was like, okay, I did it again. I went, I cooked some dinner, came back, failed. So then I reached out to Trade Ogre through Twitter, and they responded really quickly. And they basically said, yeah, Holmes, that's an issue. That's an issue with Pirate, or with ARRR. Sometimes it takes a few times. Just try it again. And so I did again. And the third time it went through. So no one's buried treasure is lost in this story. But it was a good bit of agita that I wish I didn't have to suffer through yesterday. I lost about 4 hours of my life I'll never get back being anxious. But who cares, right? If it wasn't hard, everyone would be doing it. Buy it right now when it's hard, okay? When they put this coin on Coinbase and all of these exchanges, which they will do probably sooner than later, that $4 price point, $5 price point, you're going to see that jacked to over $10 like that. I submit. Raphael, if you watched the show yesterday, feels that the fair price based upon its competitors out there, it should be, market should find it, the price discovery should be around $28. So that's when I went and I said, screw it. I'm exchanging some things to get more of this pirate, because I like everything about it. I like its privacy, and I love the fact that we're still early on it. We're not on the bleeding edge. That would be those people who got it at 3 cents. Like, would I take, a 25% of my holdings in a major blue chip and put it all on pirate when it was 0.003 cents? Hell no. Would I have a gazillion coins if I did? Yeah, but that's called bleeding edge. You could totally lose every single penny, but right now it's not on all of these other exchanges. The community is so solid and so sound out there that it's a bargain right now. So I am just an evangelist right now. This is not investment advice, but I'm just saying that if you know enough to know to buy it, then we're going to show you how to do this here in a second. You kind of have the overview, but I just want to reinforce again, rare are the ones who know enough to know not to sell it. And that's what I am. The people who ultimately are going to be the Jeff Berwicks of the world are the ones they say with diamond hands, right? But in this case, I really think it's worth it. I really think it's worth, just make this commitment to me. I will make the commitment to you, okay? Because I'm a long-term capital gains tax kind of dude, okay? With my personal portfolio. With my LLC IRA, one of the benefits is you don't have to worry about all the tax stuff because it's all tax deferred. So you don't have to worry about making trades or exchanges and all of that crap that we have to on the personal side of the ledger. But on the personal side, if you hold a coin for over a year, you're paying long-term capital gains tax. So that means you're paying 15% in tax if you ever withdraw it or sell it, versus 30 to 35% or whatever your tax rate is within your state. Thank goodness I live in Florida, where we don't have a state income tax. That's why our house prices are going through the roof, because everyone on this planet is moving to Florida. A house goes on the market. There's 5 bids, all of them 20% over asking price, it seems, paying cash. It's crazy. but it's because we don't have any state income tax. And that's just a little good thing about Florida. We have a great governor who has been pretty cool about all of this craziness that we're going through right now. Where was I? All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. I'm going to, so before I do this, okay, go down below, especially if you're new, go down below and find my interview with Jaron from ARRRism.com. He is a crypto consultant and a very good one. I think since that show, he's done like 150 consultations to date. And if you want to be personally have your hand held and make a very, very reasonable investment of some one-on-one time with Jaron, I cannot give more rave reviews because so many people from this channel have gone over and have consulted with Jaron. And to a person, I've received nothing but positive feedback. And so, especially if you're new, man, it is just so worth saving yourself all of the trials and tribulations, because it's like riding a bike. You know when we start riding a bike, we're going to get our knees skinned, right? Well, imagine riding the bike with Jaron holding your hand while you're riding it, telling you what to do, how to do it, to where you never fall and skin your knees. That's really the service he provides, because he's going to keep you safe. He's going to make sense out of things. So I love this man and his channel. And I reached out and asked him today if he would mind if I shared this. And he said, by all means. But I want you to ultimately, when this renders, I will put a link in the show, but it is, you just have to go to ARRRism.com/crypto. ARRRism.com/crypto. He'll show it in the video, but we're just going to go through it together. Let me make sure I'm going to share my screen, make sure the share sound is on. And we are going to go here to Jaronism, and he has 148,000 subscribers. So not quite the million subscribers that Uncle Vigilante has, but let's give him a little bit of attention anyway. Give him a thumbs up there. I already did. I just took it away. I'm going to give it back, but we're going to walk through this. So this is how this is a 17-minute video. So while you watch, I'm going to go get a drink of water, and Jaron is going to coach you on how to get pirate into your own personal treasure chest. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I love this guy. Okay.
Astronauts to the moon.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jaron from Jaronism, back with another video for you today. It should be short, I think. Well, really short for me, which is weird. I'm used to being told how long I am. You know what I mean. Knock it off. How long I go. That's what I meant. Okay, geez, knock it off. I just mean I'm known for going deep, like super deep. Get your minds out of the gutter. Wow, sickos. And by the way, real quick, because I'm a nice guy, if you're one of those TikTok-like impatient millennials with the attention span of a vaccinated kindergartner, go ahead and skip ahead to 7 minutes, 30 seconds, and this way you can get exactly what you came for. And I'm sorry for making you wait this long, okay? And by the way, you can take off that mask while watching this video. The following video is crypto related. If that's not for you, now is the time to take the exit. I've now done over 140 crypto consultations, and I have one question that keeps coming up over and over and over again. I typed this answer about 7 times today, and I'm like, screw it, I'm making a video. So we're going to answer the question, how do I turn Bitcoin into Pirate Chain? All right, I'll take you step by step, and you should be able to follow along and do it by yourself. Quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. It's simply a how-to. Pirate Chain has really burst on the scene lately due to, well, mostly Jeff Berwick, I think, mentioned it almost a year ago. Then a few months ago he mentioned it, and that was when it was like 3 cents, and then recently again, and now it's almost $3. That's 100 times gain for those who didn't say what I said when I saw that it was 8 cents. Like, ah, shit, I missed it. Or maybe I said, arr, shit, I missed it. One of those. So I got some, finally, not very much, but I got a little bit. And a thank you to OB. You know who you are, for letting me use your coins as an example. So one of my consults sent me some BTC to use to buy Pirate right now, to use in this video. So very kind of him. So thank you very much. Your ARRR has been sent back to you, sir. Pirate on. Let's listen to Jeff Berwick for a second. He's going to tell us a little bit about it. DollarVigilante.com, DollarVigilante.tv for all his best videos. This video was over a week ago. Take it away, Jeff.
And a lot of them feature Lucy. So I guess Lucy has become sort of the Doge of Pirate Chain. So here's another one I saw. ARRR. And then I saw this one, Lucy driving the Pirate Chain boat. Here's one with one of the top guys at Pirate Chain, Lutz, who was at Acapulco, myself, and then you got Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell. And we got Lucy with some tacos. Here's a good one. Here's the World Economic Forum that's been overwritten by Pirate Chain, committed to improving the state of the world, with Lucy smoking a J. So yeah, if you haven't heard about Pirate Chain, it's only 60 cents right now. But it's starting to go up a lot because people are starting to find out about it. Of course, we've known about it for about a year. And most of the really big people in crypto, you actually don't know any of their names. People like Satoshi Nakamoto, people like that. We're all in the same clubs as those guys. Very old school OG people. People like Roger Ver, Trace Mayer, they're all friends of mine. And Rafael Laverty, who runs the Crypto Vigilante, knows almost everybody in the crypto space, all the OGs. And most of them know that Pirate Chain's going to be massive. And it's only 60 cents right now. It's got a tiny market cap. It's in, like, I think the tens of millions market cap. I would not be shocked at all to see Pirate Chain over $5, it's currently 60 cents, in the next few weeks. And part of the reason is they're starting to get listed on exchanges now. Now, they haven't got listed on any major ones yet. The biggest is probably tradeogre.com, which actually works great, just so you know. I've used it for over a year. I've used it to buy most of my Pirate Chain. And it's actually an unbelievable site. Like when you, let's say you put Bitcoin on there, within seconds, the Bitcoin's on there, it's ready to go. There's no KYC or anything. I don't know who runs it, but it's great. And you buy Pirate Chain, you take the Pirate Chain off. About 5 seconds after hitting take Pirate Chain off, it's in your wallet. It's really great. I can't say if it's going to be great forever, but I know it's great now. So Trade Ogre is great. There's a couple of others that have just started up. Oh, it's also on Coinex. I think you can go to dollarvigilante.com/Coinex, or just go to Coinex. It's on there as well. But Trade Ogre has the biggest volume. But I think Pirate Chain is about to get listed on a fairly major exchange. That alone will likely push it past $5, in my opinion. And where it goes from there, who knows? Because it's actually got better technology than Monero, because Monero started in 2014, I believe. So the technology's improved dramatically since then. So not to say I'm not a huge fan of Monero, I think Monero's amazing. But Pirate Chain is way better than Monero in terms of technology, and a lot of the big crypto people are gravitating towards it. So yeah, it could be $50, $500, $5,000. It could be in the next few years. So you definitely want to check it out.
Damn, 5K? Are you saying ARRR is destined to go to the moon? Well, it might be possible for this coin, and somebody better go to the moon, since we know NASA can't.
There was a time when a pirate was free to make his own way in the world. That time is coming to an end. Navigating along the 7 seas and 4 corners of the earth for innovation and solutions that bring you true financial freedom. It's been 12 years in the making, perfecting the art of decentralization and privacy. In a world where privacy is a luxury of the past, where every transaction is being monitored by a centralized entity, and true anonymity seems like a fairy tale. Pirate Chain came to change the game, the first cryptocurrency to bring you the highest anon set ever. Unlike the rest of the virtual coins out there, where privacy is not a main feature. Pirate Chain's goal is to protect its users with the most sophisticated and most acclaimed privacy protocol in the world of cryptocurrencies. Are you gonna get on this ship, or are you gonna keep putting your financial freedom at risk? Visit us at pirate.black, because financial privacy today is freedom.
Meet Chris and Mark. They've both heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum. But while Chris is using eToro to trade top cryptocurrencies, Mark keeps getting cold feet. Chris follows and connects with other experienced traders on eToro. Mark is following the advice of Eugene, a friend who prefers to keep his money where he can see it. Do you feel like it, Mark? Join eToro and gain the confidence you need to trade crypto. eToro.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work.
Let's skip that ad.
Stay on top of emails
Tomorrow.
And we continue. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to try not to move too quick, and if I do, just rewind it and watch again. Ah, technology. Let's start at pirate.black, and that's where we're going to go to get a wallet. Soon, Exodus or Atomic Wallet, one of these will probably code this coin in, but for now, we need to grab a desktop wallet. So pirate.black, and then you're going to click the button that says Wallets. I grabbed the one called Pirate Wallet Lite. Seems to be the easiest one. Downloaded great. You can get it for Windows or Mac, and some people have had a couple issues with the Mac version, but you can tweak some security settings on your Mac and I guess get it to work. So far, I think everyone has been able to finally get it to download, but you do need to go into security settings and do something. So you'll download that, open it up, and make sure you write your seed words down. Next, we're going to head over to tradeogre.com. It's a decentralized exchange, what most people call a DEX, and this one is well liked in the community. It's been around for well over a year. Click the person icon up in the upper right, and then you're going to click register here. Then put in an email address, and I'll show you here that any email address will work. I'm going to put in Jeranism is cool AF at coolaf.com. Then put in a password, and then we're in. Voila. You'll notice that this pink bar came up saying that we need to set up two-factor authentication. So let's do that. Now, I personally like Authy, but you can use Google Authenticator or there's others. But personally, I like Authy. Search the App Store for, I think it's under Twilio, Authy, Twilio, Authy. So on my left is my phone. You'll see all the accounts that I have hooked up, and in the bottom left you'll see a big plus button. Click that, and it wants us to scan a barcode so that it can connect the account. So click scan, and then scan the QR code on TradeOgre. After that, it wants to give us a logo, so go ahead and search for TradeOgre, and you'll see the logo. Click continue, save the account, and now you have a 6-digit two-factor authentication code. It changes every 30 seconds, so no dilly-dallying. 227016, and boom, we are in. So it says authenticator is set. Great. We're ready to roll. Back to the person icon in the upper right, and then you'll see that you've got a bunch of balances. Should be 0 since it's your first time in the account. Go to the far right on the Bitcoin line and click deposit. This way it gives you a BTC address. Copy that address and then take it over to Exodus or your wallet of choice and click send. Paste the address in. Enter the amount that you wish to get. In this case, OB wants 600 today. Then click send and off it goes into the mining ether. All right, so done with my wallet. I can close that. Back to TradeOgre, where we can now click OK, and you'll see that we are now looking at a pending deposit. You can see Bitcoin, the quantity, the date, the status, which right now says pending, and it says confirmations are at 0 of 2. This part can take a little while, a few minutes, not more than 10, but after some wonderful video magic, look at that. We've got 1 confirmation and now 2. Wow, miners are on fire tonight. All right, now we go back to balances, and we have a balance of Bitcoin, which is great. Next, we want to trade for Pirate Chain. So we head over to Markets, which is up in the upper left, and now we're looking at a list of BTC markets, and we're looking for the BTC to ARRR market. All right, once we click it and we see the market, you can actually go up here and see the price of the coin in the upper left here. And if you ever wondered, Jaron, where does the price of a coin come from? Well, see these people in the red? These people are all selling. You can scroll down and see there's many of them. Over here in the green, these people are all buying. And if you ever wonder where the price comes from, well, take these top two lines. The price is always in between those top two, in between the person selling for the least and the person buying for the most. Supply and demand, it's a beautiful thing. If we click that top button here on the right, click it once, it's going to autofill this box over here. Click that purple balance, which is going to fill it in. Hit buy, and boom, guess what? You are done. Just like that. Super, super simple. Go over here to your balances, take a look. Yep, there's Pirate there. We'll bring up our wallet, get that opened. And we'll go to receive. We're going to grab this address right here. There we go. Copy that. And you can hit next address if you wanted to add a different one. Yeah, up there. But we're going to go ahead and copy this address. Now we're going to head back over to Trade Ogre because we need to send ourselves our pirate chain. So we go minimize this. We're going to head over here. And now back at the balance sheet, we're going to go to the right of pirate and hit withdraw. We're going to click that purple number again to autofill the withdrawal amount. We're going to drop this wonderful address there and hit withdraw. Up comes the two-factor authentication. We're going to wait a second. 514-429. Super quick, super easy. Hit submit. And bingo, bango, here it comes. So you see it now, pending. And you can also follow this exact same method to get Monero. So it's a very useful site, this Trade Ogre. I'm looking at this wallet right now, and it's funny. I've had people, a few of them actually, in my consultations say they thought that this pirate wallet was fake because it looks so sad, like an old Word document or it's just plain old text. I'm like, wow. I was like, you spoiled ass newbies, spoiled rotten by the gorgeous Exodus wallet. In 2012, 2013, all wallets look like that, or worse. I mean, back when I was in Bitcoin, we had to hand deliver our transactions to the miners directly, walking uphill both ways. And they recorded it on the blockchain in chalk. Okay, that's not really true. None of that's true except, well, the ugly ass wallets is true. Anyway, times are a-changing. I'm not sure where our pirate coin might be. Jeff, you said it was quick. It says process. Okay, well now it says processing. Oh, now it says successful. All right, let's go take a gander at the wallet. And nice. It's there. We're all set. Good. Last thing. Make sure in the Pirate Lite wallet that you first go to File, then click Export Seed Phrase in case you didn't write it down the first time. And second, click Edit and then Encrypt Wallet. This way you can add a password. And that be it. We took our Bitcoin, we sent it to Trade Ogre, we exchanged it for Pirate Coin, and then we sent it to our Pirate Lite wallet that we downloaded earlier. Very nice. Now you can sit back and hodl. You heard me. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang.
Wreck about to go and join the hodl gang. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. Crypto gang, get the gang, big gang, alt gang, light gang, cash game, blockchain. Whoa, I don't really ever buy stocks, man. Haters wanna say I'm in a bubble, man. Chew them up like bubble gum. Just made a meal with my pocket change. Wreck about to go and join the hodl gang. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. Ethereum pays for my rent.
Boss.
Bitcoin pays for the vent.
First flat.
Litecoin pays for the jet.
Thanks for watching. Need a crypto consultation? Well, check out my website. We can get through it together. Links are in the description. It's been fun, guys. Also, become a patron. Why not? It's fun. Easy. $5 a month. You get all the content. And how about on our way out, we listen to a hodler female, Naomi. She's going to be strumming her timeless classic. It's all about that Bitcoin. Guys, do your own research because when you do, you'll never again believe the lies of the mainstream. Till next time, this has been Jaronism. Peace.
Yeah, it's pretty clear Bitcoin is rising up. Virtual currencies, governments can't make them stop, cause it's got that freedom that all of us love. Peer-to-peer payments, we can't get enough. It's money 2.0, cold storage vaults we trust. Effortless transactions are just another plus. If you are hashing, move the blockchain up where a paradigm shifts. So get yourself a wallet. It's transforming the basic pillars of society. It's the predominant peer-to-peer cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is a technology I'm all about that Bitcoin, about that Bitcoin, keep mining. I'm all about that Bitcoin, about that Bitcoin, keep mining. I'm all about that Bitcoin, keep mining. I'm all about that Bitcoin, Give me some Satoshi, God, you know it means a lot to me. Please no more faucets, everyone agrees. I'm here to tell you, Bitcoin's faster, more secure, and more efficient than others. My mama used Bitcoin to pay for my college fees. And yesterday I used it to buy myself some coffee. You can use it everywhere, every day, in any place. And one day we'll even use it to fly into space.
All right, give her a break. Give her a break.
Because you know I'm all about
your time, we'll talk.
about that Bitcoin, keep mining. I'm all about that Bitcoin, keep mining. I'm all about that Bitcoin, keep mining. I'm all about that Bitcoin, Bitcoin.
That's awesome. Jaron, you're awesome.
A lot of people don't know this, but the best way to make...
Hold on. Let me get out of that. How do I get out of that? Let me go back over to here. There we go. There we go, people. Hey, that was great, Jaron. Thank you for producing that. And I know that that's going to be helpful to lots of different people. All of the people who now know enough to know to buy it. And I give a shout out to those who know enough to know not to sell it, because we're going to be that camp. We're going to be that camp that when we look back and we say we got it at $5 or whatever near there. Somebody even said in the chat, I'll even buy it at $6.66. Amen. You know what? We are going to, I think we're going to make a lot of money on this. I really do. Only if we hold it. Now, somebody in the chat had said, oh, I wonder if I should exchange my XRP for this. No. Please don't. Please don't. Most of you know that was my first investment, was in XRP. And I have learned more about XRP, and I listen to shows every evening, or early in the morning. I'll listen to shows that are dedicated to XRP. So I know all of the news, and I'm pretty sure that the world doesn't revolve just around the United States. Yep, I'm pretty sure of that. And if you look outside of the United States, that is suppressed because of the SEC lawsuit that is going to go away because it sucks, baseless. It's going to go away. No, we don't sell our XRP right now, because when that lawsuit goes away, it's going to go from where it's trading now. It got up to like $2. Now it's $1.35, I think. But who cares? Once that SEC lawsuit goes away, you're going to see that coin moon. And then when they relist it on all the exchanges again, after it mooned and it's taken over probably the number 2 spot, then you're going to have all this FOMO kicking in, to where XRP, I think, is one of the most excellent investments that you could make right now. So I'm personally going to dollar cost average into more XRP, as well as more Pirate. I'm probably done with Monero. I am probably done with Bitcoin for now. I think about it and I'm like, where would Bitcoin have to go to double? I mean, it'd have to go to $110,000 to double. Do I think that's going to happen anytime soon? No. But do I think Pirate can go from $4.50 to $9 or $10 in relatively short order? Absolutely. Do I think it could go to $20 or $25? Well, Raphael seemed to think that 28 bucks was a real reasonable target. So I don't know. You don't invest in this ecosystem with anything that you can't afford to lose. It's like anything else. But if you keep your money in your bank every year, you're losing about 15% of purchasing power. They'll tell you 2%. But the real number, if you listen to the Michael Saylor series and you get smarter, you'll realize about 15% you're losing every year on your money in the bank. So it's just like watching an ice cube melt really slowly. One day it's going to be all gone, and you could have it in the bank the whole time and be proud of the fact that you've been a saver. You've been a saver while that ice cube has been melting. And when you go to spend it, once hyperinflation kicks in at some point in time, you're just going to have some remnant water vapor. That's my infomercial for the US dollar. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's off the cuff show. Thank you for coming in, everyone. And I am sorry that I didn't interact with the chat much, but you probably had enough of Uncle Vigilante at this point in time, so I'm going to go. But thank you for hanging in, and I hope that helps. And I hope that you join this crazy ARRR community. All right, everyone. Have a good evening.